Hey guys, my name is Ryan. We're back again with another Spirit Island video. Today I want to take some time to explore the Tactician aspect for Thunder Speaker. A while ago I did a video series called the Aces series where I identified one spirit that is simply amazing at beating a specific adversary at level 6. It was basically a series designed to help you get your first level 6 victory against each adversary. And I specifically tried to pick spirits that aren't like famously like the number one because I wanted to showcase spirits besides like this one that has like this particular trick that's amazing into this matchup. Well, anyways, the moral of the story is that base Thunder Speaker was my pick against France. I said that it is, all the tools that it has are just simply amazing. It works really, really well, and I stand by that statement today. If you've never beaten France 6 and you want to, watch that video, but also play Thunder Speaker. It's simply amazing into this matchup. And so I'm going to play Tactician into this matchup to see how big of a difference this growth option is. I think the general consensus is that this is a lower power level, but just because it's a lower power level doesn't mean that it's actually worse. It means that it's worse at the specific strategy that we leaned on before, and that specific strategy being Manifestation of Power and Glory on turn 1. This is an example of a game where we would play Manifestation of Power and Glory on turn 1, right? Because we would do that here in land number 1, and then, with the Voice of Thunder, we could break this, and then do all kinds of cool stuff. But instead, how are we going to play this first turn? Well, one of the things that I'm thinking is that because we have less energy here, hitting the 2 energy is even more important. And so I was really hoping that we would start in like mountains or jungles and I could go for a turn 1 sudden ambush. And that very well could still be it. So if we're saying that we're weaker, what we're really saying is we're less explosive. And we have a bigger, longer tail of value as we gain more cards and we delay our reclaim. And so to that end, it would make sense if we just conceded land number 1 and we just didn't try and do anything to it. And we can come back later and solve it. So we could like come here, start with a sudden ambush, and then we can move 2 to Han in the slow phase in order to position them better for the next thing. Okay. So now, if we set up for a Manifestation of Power and Glory, we can. And we can do just fine. So if we come here, and then we add a 3rd presence in this land, Manifestation will kill everything. And we pair it with any 0 cost. Could be Voice of Thunder, but it doesn't have to be. If we have any exciting 0s, which we do have 2 of them, Twilight Fog being very exciting because it's specifically France. Enticing Splendor is cool because we can just like deny a town here, which makes Words of Warning better. Notably, neither of these 0 costs have Animal, which means that we don't have access to a slow solution. Slow to Han movement. So that makes me think Enticing Splendor, gathering this guy out in order for Words of Warning to be effective in land number 5 is going to be the pick. And this doesn't matter. Guess we'll take a Sun. Get ourselves that much closer to that event. A Numinous Crisis game. Alright, well, this is... We said that we wanted to not take excess energy, but honestly, I think actually returning a presence back to the track might not be such a big deal. Let's do that. I mean, Reclaiming right now is actually really good. Well, we're one energy short of being able to Words of Warning plus Sudden Ambush. But if we do this, we could do like a Portents of Disaster plus the Words of Warning. Take a fire, still hit this right innate. I like that. I do like that. A little extra fear can go a long way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nothing happens, nothing happens, and nothing happens. All right. Ooh. Some potential Slaves Rebellion value, huh? I think I'll go here into the 1. So in the slow phase, we can move these 2 to Han over. Oh, we are forced to take a Blight or else we lose, huh? Okay. We'll come here, gather you 2 for Slaves Rebellion purposes. Kill you. And then for this upcoming Ravage, I'm gonna want to defend 3 with the Words of Warning. So we do a full reclaim. I do like Sky Stretches. I think that's going to be the best one. Sky Stretches plus Manifestation is absolutely a thing. And Call to ISO is strong. Inflame the Fires of Life is okay. Yeah, no, it's called ISO. So we go Words. And then Manifest. So we kill 3, build 4. We have to take a Blight on that as well. We're taking a Blight here. That's a lot of Blight coming in. Not a huge fan of that, gotta say. Gaining more power cards. Oh my gosh. For getting only 1 power card is really not a big cost, and it will allow me to get a presence over here. And the 2 energy is quite relevant. I don't think this Portents matters a ton. It's 3 fear, but it doesn't help us win the board. We go here to here. And what do we get? Oh man, alright. A Proliferation. Let's take it. Okay, we survive another day. So we can manifest here. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then can gather push. Which doesn't get me any closer over here. But through some means, I should be able to Sudden Ambush, Enticing Splendor, Called Isolation, just work together to pull something off. Alright, now we have plenty of Dahan. Yeah, I can sudden ambush, bring in this, killing the explorers, and then call to ISO, pushing them both out. If I double grow, I can then also that puts me at 4 energy. I was hoping to throw out this manifestation of power and glory as well to deal with this land number 2. Hmm. Okay, domesticated animals goes berserk is exactly the kind of card I'm looking for. So now we're going to go sudden ambush domesticated animals. And then we're just going to let these die. And then we pair this with something like a Voice of Thunder, perhaps? In order to kill off some towns. That is exactly what we want. Oh, brutal. Okay, well, it's a little bit back and forth. We have it solved, and then we don't have it solved. We have it solved, and then we don't have it solved. Hmm. Well, how now, brown cow? And then we have it solved. Ah, golly, the emotional swings I'm having right now. Beastland. Actually, no, sorry. I intended to bring in this guy. Yeah, we go here. Yeah, that was my original plan. Okay, we do this. We do this. So that way we can play domesticated animals again on our next turn. So we go domesticated animals, enticing splendor. And I also want to play a manifestation right here. So we have to do a full reclaim. Fastahan movement is a thing. Purifying Flame's a tri-element card, which is always nice. However, France does not care about blight removal. And then we got Bird's Cry Warning, which is on element. Tri-element. Sorry, so we go Manifestation, Domesticated Animals, Enticing Splendor. This will solve all of our problems, because this is going to be a 10 damage land. So once we bring in a little bit extra, we will be in a very happy place. One damage and defend 3. Ooh, okay. So that 1 damage will deny a town. And so then our manifestation will full clear. Yeah. Okay. So if these two wind up here, that's good. But then I want to see... I only don't have any more ways of managing it. Maybe we'll just use our sudden ambush in land 2. And then we'll just deal with this one with like another manifestation type of play. Or what if we did this? What if we came here? Going 1, 2. Oh yeah, we only get to push 2, that's fine. But now this will full clear. Then we can still sudden ambush this and full clear this, and then we're already partially prepared to deal with land number 6. Sudden ambush will consume all my energy. Oh, call to guard, huh? That's quite the card. Nature's Resilience is also quite the card. We already have a domesticated animals. I mean, technically, Nature's Resilience is better here in land number 6. I could do a Promises of Protection combined with this Call to Isolation. We're going to Call to Isolation, Promises of Protection, plus the Sudden Ambush as a way to, like bring some Dahan in, kick everything out into land number 4 probably. Go from there. Kind of silly. But I mean, if I don't do that, what else am I doing this turn? Setting up for like a Sky Stretches? Going here, here, and here. And then we are entering stage 3. So then we come over here, kill this in the slow phase, and then we win. All right. Very, very unusual kind of game. Maybe this is just the way that Tactician plays. I don't know. Is that just how it is? Huh. Let me know what you guys think of the differences with Tactician. I mean, I don't think it's very controversial to say that it is a step down in power level. I think it's true, but it's not very... I don't think there's a lot of like discussion to be had there. But it is different. I don't think I'm playing this spirit optimally. I mean, like a win's a win, and that's all good and fine. But I think I'm far from optimal with the way that I'm approaching this. There could be a different way, but I so far I am very convinced that opening top sudden ambush is the like pretty much an obligatory opening, because other openings that I've tried are a little bit trickier, or at least I guess there is one other opening that also is sudden ambush on turn 1 going bottom track, but yeah, I don't know how to feel about this yet. I'll keep trying, and I will keep on posting my progress, so hopefully it turns into something exciting. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope y'all have a glorious day.